This is our Japanese tour, October 2018, and if you pause this map you'll see on day 13 we're in Takayama, which is west of Tokyo in the triangle between Myagawa and Takayama. About 5 minutes east of the Takayama station is the Myagawa Market every day from about 8 o'clock in the morning till midday. There are two morning markets, but this one's in the old town itself, and obviously there's a lot more people and stalls there in a normal situation. They sell snacks and farm produce and flowers and all sorts of different gear normal markets do, and you can see some locals as well as tourists. So we enjoyed our walk through and noticed the prices were clearly marked in English and Japanese in most of the stalls. The market backed onto a river that flowed through the middle of the town, and we took a few photos of the ducks wandering up and down near the rapids, if you can call it rapids, and that's the bridge that crosses from the east to west of the town. And as I said, the streets are well marked, and we headed for the Takayama old town itself. The old town is on the east side of the river. It goes through the middle of the old town. And most of Takayama's attractions are in the old city area. So you just walk through the streets and you can see all these old beautiful houses. And the one thing I did notice, that the old town didn't have any business signage telling you too much about what was inside each of these dwellings, houses or businesses. There is a tour bus and rickshaws that can take you around the old town, but we decided against that. And in amongst the old town were these tall buildings with tall doors, and we read the sign, and they house the floats for the festivals that happen twice a year. And in another video we visit the float museum. We followed the signs to a place called Kitiyama Park after we visited the float museum and Jena Preservation Area, just northeast of the float museum, and we walked up through that area and enjoyed the autumn trees and tranquility of another local suburb. And the signs told us where to head. Once we got into the Kitiyama Park, we walked through the local cemetery and again enjoyed the quiet peace and all the old tombstones. The park itself has nothing much to offer, just the old cemetery and gravestones, and in amongst all that is one of the old ruins of the castle that stood on top of the mountain. But it's generally just a beautiful walk through a lovely park. Climbs up through an old shrine area, and it's about 15 minutes walk through the bushlands. We didn't catch the bloom of the cherry blossoms, but we got to have a bit of a look over the city of Takayama, and then we walked back down through the small townships and headed back towards the hotel or hostel in Takayama near the railway station. So the video was produced by myself, and it's another exciting visit on our Japanese tour, October 2018, day 13 of the old town of Takayama and the local market.